A poi di più.
So today's subject is all about my bucket list. Now I have wrote some bucket lists in the past when I was younger, but now that I'm older, these things are like special to me and I've really wanted to do them for a long time, so I decided to share them with you. And I got the idea to share my bucket list with you because I watched a Korean drama, and I know you're probably getting sick of hearing about me talk about K-pop and Korean dramas, but this is where I got the idea from. So I'm going to explain how I got the idea. So what the show was, it's called After School Lucky or Not. If you've seen it, then good, let me know in the comments below what you think about it. So anyways, so this show, what happens is just like there's like these group of boys, and they invite a girl to join their group, and every day everyone picks like a task out of this box, and they do it, and they do the task, and they have to do the task. They've got to complete the task, and once they complete it, they get like a certificate and put it on the wall. And the girl keeps on asking, why invite me? Why are you doing this group? And they're like, it's a secret. And at the end of like the series, the secret kind of comes out, and it's about their best friend, and their best friend gets very ill, and before he passes away, he decides to do like makes a club, and that's this club, and he does like a bucket list. And sadly, that their friend sadly passed away, so this club is, they're doing his bucket list for him, so everyone's doing like everything that's on the bucket list. And the reason they invited this girl to the group is because the boy fancied who the bucket list fancied the girl, and that's why they wanted her involved with it, because it was a part of him. So blah blah blah. And I'm not saying I've got like an illness or anything, but I just realised, you know what, I'm going to do a bucket list, and then I'm going to share it with you. So yes, so I'm going to start off with number 10, because that's the lowest, and then the top one. You probably will get what the top one is already, but I'm just going to do it anyways. So number 10 is make dumplings with a Chinese family. Now, you're probably thinking, why is that on a bucket list? That's so stupid. But it's really not. And I've always wanted to do it. And I've always wanted to try dumplings. But I thought at first that they've got dairy in them. But they haven't. They're just made out of like flour and rice, I think, and stuff like that. But I still haven't tried dumplings. And I can try dumplings if I wanted to. But the reason I wanted to like make them with a Chinese family is because I just want to see how they make them. And I just want to like take in like their kind of like nationality and what do you call it? Their nationality and the way they behave, and like their day-to-day life is different from ours. But for them, making like dumplings like that, make dumplings with all the family, and it's like a tradition. And my family doesn't really have a tradition. At least I don't think so. The only tradition my dad's side of the family is that they gather every Sunday for a family, but that's it. But like they sit down and they make dumplings, and it just seems so cool because you can actually do this. Like you can buy like a ticket to China, and like at the end of like holiday, you go in and you make dumplings with like this Chinese family, and they tell you more about their family background and tell you history about it, and then you just like make it, and it's just like you see the family just gathering around making dumplings, and I just think that's really beautiful. And I know it sounds stupid, but that's really beautiful, and I really want to experience that. Yes. The next one is I want to be fluent in another language. Now, I've always wanted to do this. It sounds really daft, but I've really wanted to do this ever since I was like, I used to pretend sometimes I had my own language. I don't know if you've done that. And I would just be like, or sometimes when I was out with my cousins or with my friends, I'd be like, let's pretend we're fluent in a language and just start. So now and then I'll be like, blah, 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 and they'll be like, blah, 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 blah. And I was just like, yes, we're fluent in a language. But I don't know why I want to be fluent in a language. I just do. Because something about it, I just think maybe I'll be like, have more wisdom, have more intelligence. But I think it's pretty cool that if you learn another language, you can actually learn that language and visit the country and speak that language with them people. That's pretty awesome to me. And that's what I want to do. But I am learning Korean, as you know. So maybe one day I'll be fluent in Korean and I'll be able to go to Korea and speak their language with them. Hopefully, fingers crossed. Right, number 8, I want to fly in a helicopter. Now soon, I'm super excited, soon that will actually be crossed off my list. Because I don't know if I've said this in my YouTube videos or not, but in October I will be going, I don't know why I started speaking poshly, it just come out, now and then it just comes out, these accents come out, I apologise. So anyways, in October, I'm going to America, and part of the trip, you get, I hope my dad doesn't watch this video, or he has this, because it's actually secret to him. Maybe I shouldn't have said this. Let's just hope he doesn't. I don't think he watches my videos anyways, family support. Yeah, anyways, so one of the part of the trips is for, like the Grand Canyon. You could choose if you just want to go and visit the Grand Canyon or actually fly over the Grand Canyon, fly into the Grand Canyon, and that will be super, super fantastic. It'll be so awesome. I've always wanted to fly in a helicopter. Once I actually thought I had that opportunity because I think I was in year 7 or 8. Like Army helicopter landed in to like the school, and I was like, oh, it's happening. Someone is was in trouble. So no, and like the school organised this army helicopter and they did like displays and that, and then you actually had the chance to go in the helicopter. I was like, oh my god, are we going to fly in a helicopter? But no, you just got there. You had to just look around the helicopter, which was very interesting because there was loads of different things of the helicopter I didn't even know, and I didn't realise how much they put their life to risk until that day. So yes, so yeah, soon. Right, number 7. I want to fly in a hot air balloon. Now, this might sound ridiculous, and you'll be like, hot air balloons are so dangerous. Why would you want to do it? Maybe it's because they are dangerous, and I want to just feel the danger. I want to feel the danger. No, I've always wanted to do it. It's just like watching a hot air balloon. I remember, I don't know how old I was, but there was like, I was little and there was like these like a field full of hot air balloons and they were taking off and they just looked so amazing and so like beautiful. I was memorised and I was just like, oh, wow, I want to be in there. And this is like a long time. I've always wanted to do it. And it's just like something amazing. Like you just go in a hot air balloon up in the sky and you slowly drift over and you can have like a picnic in it and it's just like so relaxing. It's just, I don't know, it's just something I wanted to do. So yeah. Number 6, right? I know you probably want to think, oh, yeah, that's very cheesy. Yeah, yes, I knew that would probably be on a bucket list. But I want a tattoo. Now, the reason I want a tattoo is because I've always wanted a tattoo because I've always think tattoos are like amazing and they're awesome and they're all their ways of expressing art. But I'm not saying I want my whole body covered in tattoos. I just want like an intimate tattoo, like somewhere that I know it's there. Maybe a loved one will know that it's there. But it's just so intimate and special to me and it means a lot to me. I wanted to design my own tattoo, or if I find a tattoo that would be like, I want one, then I'd probably get it. But I have been saying I wanted a tattoo for the past 3-4 years. Still haven't got one. So I don't know. I could be 50 the time I get one. That would be pretty awesome. 50 face tattoo. Yeah. Who was it? Judi Dench? It's two Judys that I get mixed up from James Bond. And she's like 80 and she got a face tattoo. That woman, legend, honestly. So next one is I want to swim with a shark. And I know you're probably sitting there being like, wait, did you just say it? Swim with a shark? How dangerous was that? She could die. But I've always wanted to do it. Most of these that are on this list is like literally I've always wanted to do it. And it's just like I want to do it because I just want to put myself in danger. That's why I want to go in a hot air balloon and a helicopter. Even though helicopter and a hot air balloon aren't as dangerous as swimming with a shark. But I just love like sea creatures and something about water relaxes us. And I know you're probably thinking strange good. But but they do and it really relaxes us. So I like big animals like elephants and like giraffes and whales and sharks. And I know like sharks are dangerous, but there's something like super exciting about them. Like every time I see a shark, I'm like, yes, savage that fish. That sounds so mean. People are gonna think, oh, she needs looking up for her own safety. But there's just something about a shark. I'm just like, yes, what a beast of an animal. And I've always wanted something like face to face with a shark. That would be cool. Please, if you know somewhere I can get this sorted and I can swim with a shark, please let me know. Because I want to do it. Right. Right, next one, number 4, is I want to witness birth. Well, obviously one day I'll witness my own birth, but I want to be on the other end. I know it's kind of gruesome and kind of gross. You'll be like, why do you want to do that? And I'll ask my little sister, even though hopefully it'll be years until she has children, and hopefully she'll be married. Not me, after I've just said that, let us explain. I don't have a problem with my family just have a tradition. I've just think of it. I don't have a problem with people that have children who aren't married, and I know loads like single parents. I'm not saying that if you have a child and you're not married, you're going to break up. That's not what I'm saying. But I'm just explaining myself. I know a lot of parents that are single parents and they're absolutely awesome, and they're fantastic parents. And also I know people that are married and they're in like a great relationship. You don't have to be married to have children, but it's kind of a tradition to like my grandma and my mum and like my great grandma and my grandma's ancestors, so I've got to carry on the tradition, haven't I? So that's what I meant by that. I'm sorry if I offended someone, but look, you're awesome anyways. Sorry, I just thought I probably didn't have to explain myself, but I thought I had to, you know, because I'm that kind of person. So anyways, so yeah, and I was like the master standard. Look, when you have a kid, can I be in the room? I think you're allowed 2 or 3 people in the room now, so I'll be like, look, Diane can be in the room, my stepmom, your boyfriend or husband hopefully can be in the room. I want to be in the room, okay? I want to see this baby, my nephew or niece, coming out. I want to see a part of you coming out into this world. I just want to see it, okay? And she's like, okay. But it's just so magical and it's so beautiful that 2 people can make a human being, like grows in like a human being. It's like it comes inside here, like your body makes a human, and then it comes out, and that human is part of you. Something magical about that. A little bit of poetry for you, a little bit of art for you. So yeah. So, where are we? Number 3. I want to get rid of a fear. Now, I've only got 2 fears. Now, one of my fears are getting better. They're getting better. One of the fears I just don't face. So the first fear is I've got fear of spiders. Only spiders. I can deal with any other bug. I can like move a spider like now and then. I can feel brave and I can go and move a spider with a cup and a piece of paper. But I can't pick up the spider with the hand. And then sometimes when I see the spider, I'm alright with it. But sometimes when I see spider, I'm like, yeah, I scream. There was a spider in the room the other day. It was huge. I'm not being dramatic. It was huge. It was about that size. And it was on, like when I take my pillows off my bed, I pile them in the side of my room. And I was picking up pillows and this massive spider crawled across the pillow. And I just threw the pillow and was like, "Rah!" And I stood next to the door like this and I was going, not in this country, you can't get poisonous spiders. You can't really get bitten by a spider here. But it's just like the way they crawl freaks me out. I don't know what it is. So I can deal with spiders. It's kind of a weird fear. Sometimes I can deal with it, sometimes I can't. But the way I could face that is to actually hold a tarantula. Many spiders I can deal with, sorry. I can deal with them. I can move them with my hand. But massive spiders, once they go past, I can deal with maybe the 10 pence, but if it goes beyond that, if it goes beyond this, I can't deal with it. I freak out. Like, my body starts to shut down, honestly. I'm not being dramatic. So anyways, to actually hold a tarantula. My other fear is upside down roller coasters. I think I might have discussed this fear. But I'm not scared of heights. I'm not scared of heights. I've been in Blackpool Tower, I walked across the glass, Rebel. I don't know why it is, but when you're at the top of the sky, I love like looking down and everyone looking like ants or like flying. I like looking out the window, so I'm not scared of heights. It's the fact of falling from a height. So when I'm like high and in an open space, like roller coasters, that's just like a bare drop. I can deal with, not the Oblivion, that's like a pure like drop. I can't deal with that. But like drops I can deal with, but upside down there's something, and especially my fear's gotten worse, especially with like the past couple of accidents that I've had in theme parks. And it's just like, it scares us, and the fact that you've got to go upside down, like anything could happen. So maybe if I knew for sure that park that hasn't had like an accident, and I know for sure that roller coaster is 100 and maybe like 1,000% safe, then I'd probably go on it. But my next one is, I want to visit as many countries as I can before I die. Now, I've got a long time, so I'd probably be able to travel the world like 2 times over. But yes, I want to travel, I want to see different, like, what do you call them? It's like proper word. Doesn't matter, I just want to take it in. I want to see everyone's lives, basically. Now, the top one, as you'll probably know, is I want to go to South Korea. Mostly Seoul, but I just want to go so bad. I want to go, I've wanted to go now for the past year. I've wanted to go to South Korea. So, not just for K-pop or anything, but the place just looks so amazing. Like, there's loads of different, like, landmarks and tourist destinations. There's like a bridge that like stops suicide. I know that sounds weird, but it's like the bridge is full of like mirrors, and like it says like look at yourself, and it gives you like compliment, and it gives you like this like positive quote all along this bridge. And I just want to visit there. And there's loads of places I want to do. I want to do the Blossom Trail, so I would like to go hopefully maybe next year or the year after around springtime, so I can do the Blossom Trail. But then that's the most popular time to go for the weather and for the flowers, and yeah. So yeah, so that was my bucket list. I hope you have enjoyed. Please let me know in the comments below what's on your bucket list, or get in touch with me on social media. So thank you, don't be dumb, click the phone, be gentle, share with your friends, and I shall see you not next week because I'm away, but the week after I shall be treating you to 2 videos. So thank you.